Maybe you could talk about some aspect of your work in which maybe you're at a low level of engagement and describe what maybe that would be, and what do you see as far as maybe is lacking in that for you personally as a teacher?
The least engaged that I am is going to be during the economics and the geography part of social studies. Economics for a couple of different reasons. It's hard for sixth graders to associate or to be able to apply economics to their lives. All they understand is that mom and dad give them $4 or $5 a day or a week, and that's all they really know. It does not occur to them, what's going on economically. They just really don't get it, and we really have to go into some things that I'm not sure not that they're not capable of understanding, but it's hard for them to apply. So it's hard to teach. I'm fully involved in economics. I have house payments, car payments, and I want and need and all this, but it's just not the most interesting thing to me. It's really not. And it's hard for me to get the interest out of them because I'm not so crazy.
If you can, a time when you were having to do something related to your work as a teacher, when you were at a low level of engagement, and could you describe the nature of that work?
Okay, probably the most difficult time I have had as a teacher with engaging my students is when I was placed in a situation that was not my choice.
Okay.
Leaving one field and going to another field to fill in a gap in the middle of the year. I kind of referred to this earlier, but I did move into an academic classroom in March of the school year where the routines for that classroom were already established. There were already norms that these students were used to following, and that was a good year of the part of the school year had already passed. So it was very difficult to walk into that situation and to take some ownership because I felt like it wasn't mine. And so it was very hard to engage those students because they were already used to something else that wasn't me.
Could you also then think about something that you've done where you were at perhaps your lowest level of engagement and describe that?
When we finished writing the end of a short story, I didn't like that.
Okay. And what do you think caused you to not be very interested in that assignment?
Because I didn't like finishing the author.
Not engaged in at all.
Writing.
I
hate writing long words.
Sitting there, writing down random stuff. Just having no possibilities of just thinking, just writing it down because you've studied
I don't
it.
like the engagement sheets
Why not?
because we have to do them all the time, like right after we get done with a project, and like every time.
So if you were going to change that, how would you maybe redesign it to help that?
Maybe like not right after, just do it randomly, like some other day. Because on the same day, then we kind of just want to talk to everybody about ours made it,
So are you saying that you need more time to sort of let it sink in?
Think about it, yeah.
Okay.
I think the lowest level of engagement is when the teacher's giving a lecture. I just think that it's not as interactive and engaging as some other works that we actually get to do stuff.